So, for those Floridians that haven't got a clue, did they miss out on a pretty good hockey game last night? Did it feel? Justin and I were talking about it. Maybe not as intense, but there was a little bit of a playoff feel last night. Rangers in Toronto.
That's what I thought. I thought it had a bit of a playoff feel to it. In that, look, the Rangers, they're desperate for wins right now too. To claw, they've been good lately, but they're clawing their way back into the playoffs. I mean, they're sitting in a wild card spot where they're considered a contender. So, it was two teams. Toronto's had a great run lately. Two teams that think they're as good as any in the conference. And it was sort of a monumental setup for a big battle. The Rangers felt they had to win, and Toronto, coming off a real good run, maybe not the pressure, but I thought it was a playoff-style atmosphere. And there was some parts of the game that were playoff-style hockey, which I kind of enjoyed. And, we'll see. I feel for the Leafs because no matter what they do, what we all talk about, it's not even – most teams are about winning the Stanley Cup. Them, it's winning the first round. That's the frightening part. The Rangers don't have that pressure on them. I mean, they're talking going deep in the playoffs, but they got to the conference final last year. So it's just unbelievable that the Leafs have been this good, yet that's all we all think about. How do they match up to a playoff team? That's all I kept thinking about last night.
Well, it's exactly, we come back every day in the show and we go, do we feel differently about them as a playoff team? And one of the things they had struggled to do in the postseason is get inside when the other team plays good defense, and they struggled to get off the wall a little bit last night. Is that sort of problem something that can be fixed by bringing in someone externally, or is it just something that the guys internally got to figure out?
Well, we've been talking about this for 5-7 years. To get to the inside, it's not easy to get to the inside in the NHL. I mean, they protect the house. They protect. I mean, not that we did. I mean, that's been done for 30 years. Like I tweeted out a week ago, this analytics guy said, "Oh, Winnipeg are doing something amazingly different." Mike Kelly, they're doing something amazingly different. They got a new system there in Winnipeg. They're protecting the house. And I'm thinking, Mike, that's been going on for 25 years. Sorry. That's not new. I hate to break your bubble, and then, people were upset with me, Anyway, so it's like that's what bothered me last night. There's two things that bothered me. A little bit of trouble getting to the inside, and the other thing, when the power play really needed to come through for them, they in a 2-minute power play, they hardly had a shot on goal. I don't know if they didn't. Did they really have a chance on that late power play? And that bothered me a little bit. But you know what? Too many positives to harp on it, but I still am a little worried about where they're going to be when the first round comes and the way the intensity level goes up and the checking level and the determination and everything goes up 25% from the regular season.